What's up, guys? Lock here, and well, not streaming today, instead we're going to finally. Well, these card packs finally arrived, so my brother has come around to help me open them, and then we're gonna record that, play some games. Well, probably record the games tomorrow, but I hope you guys enjoy. But we've got the Battle of the Legend pack, and I realised that we are a bit behind on when it was released, but there was a bit of an issue with the postman.
Screw you, Amazon.
And then. But I hope you enjoy. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pick a pack each, and then we're going to pick a card from each pack, and whoever has the better card will get to pick the next pack. And then, well, who gets first choice on the next pack. So, I think we'll get on with that.
Okay.
I love opening new packs.
Oh yeah, such a new card smell. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, anything interesting?
Yes, I got the glass slippers.
Nice. And there's some in the front as well.
Yeah.
So the cards that are on the table already, I bought some extra packs from the local gaming shop and opened them up.
He wanted a chance at knowing what was in before building a deck.
So all I've got is a Neo-Spacian Grand Mole.
Yeah, well I got Hummingbird.
Nice. So these are two good cards. So a lot of this is going to have a re-release of some cards and some of the cards from the show that haven't been released before.
For example, the glass slippers from the World Tournament.
So if my card battles the opponent's monster, I return both the opponent's monster and this card to the hand.
Once per turn, I gain 500 life points for every card in your hand.
That's nasty.
Works well with Gate Guardian for dual links.
Yeah, very true. I've got Noble Knight Brothers.
Oh, that's a new one. That's not been released before.
So this card can only attack if I control exactly 3 Noble Knight monsters and no other monsters. So when this card is normal summoned, I can special summon another 2 from my hand. And also I can't special summon monsters for the rest of the turn, except those monsters, except Noble Knight monsters. And I can target 3 Noble Knights in my graveyard and shuffle them into my deck and then draw a card.
Nice. I got an unending nightmare. Continuous trap where I can pay 1,000 life points to target a face up, spell a trap and destroy it. Nice and simple.
Right. Kyoto Waterfront.
Oh god. That's the kaiju cards, I believe.
Guru, you know what you did.
Like what?
Xbox Live.
What did you do with the waterfront?
You used kaijus against me. Oh, Unizombies.
Well, as in you were dueling, or?
Yeah, we're dueling on Xbox Live.
Fair enough. I got one called a trap called Born from Draconis, and it looks like a star constellation. It's like a constellation. Look at that.
Oh, very cool.
Banish all light machine monsters. Odd start, okay, from your graveyard and face up on the field. Special summon a level 6 or higher light machine from your hand, ignoring summoning conditions, and its attack and defense become equal to the number of monsters banished times 500. Also is unaffected by card effects except its own and this card.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I can think of a few things for that.
Well, yeah, Cyber Dragons.
Yeah.
And I got an XZ's card already.
What'd you get?
Norito, the Moral Leader. Not heard of this one before. This is a new one to me. 2 level 6 spellcasters. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, this is as a quick effect, you can detach a material to negate and destroy. Nice and simple.
Okay. Alright. So we're going to pick a card, and I guess if it's a winner...
I get the winner gets the first pick of which card. Fair enough.
So I guess if it can counter yours as well, or if it can counter the other person's, then that's... Yeah. Okay.
Now we're basing this just on attack points.
Or defense points, I guess.
So you're going to play something in defense mode.
I guess I could if I felt like it.
That's fair enough. So I'm going to pick this card.
Okay.
Show it to the camera first. 2700.
2400 defense. Okay, so
Epic.
you can pick the next. You can pick your pack first.
Okay.
So you can pick any pack.
Nice and simple. I'm just going to pick the one on top.
Okay.
Just for this time.
I'll pick that side too.
Okay. You jealous of my powerful card?
Absolutely.
Alright, I got a Duelist Alliance, which is a reprint. If there are cards in the pendulum zone, add one pendulum monster or pendulum spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Nice and simple.
Perform Age.
Idiot. Ooh, I got a Phantom Knight. That's from the Arc V series.
I'm not fixing that.
Yeah. I got a Phantom Knight from the Arc V series. That's cool.
Okay. I've got Convert Contract. If you control no monsters, send 2 Neo-Spacian monsters, one from your hand and one from your deck, to the graveyard and draw 2 cards.
Fair enough. But I have the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. Mm-hmm. Just this here.
Nice.
Okay, so if you control the Phantom Knights monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Only special summon this card once per turn this way. You can banish this card from your graveyard and a Phantom Knight spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Fair enough. Got an Altergeist, that's another remake. Litmus Doom Ritual. Okay, that's, I believe, to summon one of the cards you had on your side, which was around there. The Ritual, the Swordsman.
Oh, yeah,
he was close to the front. He's on the front row. So, the Ritual summon the Swordsman from hand or tribute hand or field. Okay, if this card's in the graveyard, target one Litmus Doom Swordsman in your graveyard, shuffle both it and this card into the deck, then draw a card. Okay. And
there he is. Litmus Doom Swordsman.
Yep, I got this guy.
Should I even
Cyber Dragon.
Ah, the bane of my existence sometimes. Unless I'm actually using them.
I'm assuming that's Guru
Actually,
again?
no, still the bane of my existence, because the last time I used him, I didn't draw a single blooming Cyber Dragon.
Yeah, and I kicked your ass with Dark Magician.
No, I meant in that tournament I played in.
Well, that too.
I didn't get to play a single Cyber Dragon. Yeah. So what I've got...
Now, what was funny when we dueled, when he was using Cyber Dragon, we swapped decks, and I kicked his ass with Cyber Dragon. He has no idea how to use a Cyber Dragon deck.
I've got a better idea now. I've got Pyro Rex, the Elemental Lord.
Ooh, okay.
So... that's nasty. 2800 attack, 2200 defense. And when he's special, he must be special summoned by having exactly 5 fire monsters in my graveyard.
Ooh.
And when it's special summoned, I can target one monster that you control and destroy it. And if I do, but if I do, we both take damage equal to half the original attack of the destroyed monster.
No, that's fair enough. A bit more difficult to summon, but it's got a good counter effect. You have to be very wary.
Infinite light, so I can target.
You want to show those to the camera?
So there's Pyro Rex, the Elemental Lord. And there is Infinite Light.
So it's Infinite Light.
Activate this card by sending one face-up Infinite Machine, which is around here somewhere, from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. Then this face-up card cannot be... it's on my side.
Okay, I'm just looking at these.
This face-up card cannot be destroyed by your card effects.
So your
card effects.
Okay.
Neither player can target Time Lord monsters that I control from the back with card effects, or return Time Lord monsters from the field to the deck.
So we got Time Lord support.
Yes.
That's not neither player can return.
Yeah.
So that actually removes the weakness of a Time Lord deck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Once per turn, if I control the monsters, I can special summon up to one Time Lord monster. Sorry, you can special summon to one monster player each from your hand, deck, and graveyard with different names, ignoring their summoning conditions.
So you can also bring up 3 monsters.
3 Time Lords at once. Apparently, that's my understanding of that. Damage Juggler, which can reduce damage.
Speak for
Nice
itself.
and simple. Great artwork, however, I love it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I got Trickster Narcissus.
Oh, Trickstars are nice.
If your opponent takes effect damage, except during the damage step, I can special summon this card from my hand. I can only use the value of it once per turn. Each time my opponent activates a monster effect in their hand or graveyard, I can inflict 200 damage to you.
Yeah, now you see the thing with trick stars is all of them deal 200 points of damage by their effects. It's very fun.
Maximum to 1,000 points per turn.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Plus, they've got some good effects.
Okay, so I'm going to pick. I've picked my card.
I've picked mine. I'm pretty sure I know which one you're picking. Should probably show the audience first.
Pyrex.
And I chose my Cyber Dragon.
Means
He
I win.
beats me clearly.
So I am going to go for a card.
Oh, I just realised
Back
something.
in the middle.
I could have picked a monster and then special summon Cyber Dragon as a result or something.
No.
No, you could pick a monster. I got
I picked a
special summon
monster.
Cyber
You
Dragon.
can special summon, but I'd still win the straight up fight.
Yeah.
So I've picked my pack from
Okay.
somewhere in the middle.
I'm going to pick this one here at the bottom.
Okay. I love that opening sound.
Yeah. Oh, look, a Time Lord!
Oh god. Which one? Does it have attack points?
No.
Okay.
I got a Michion or Mykion, the Time Lord. That's amazing artwork.
Oh yeah.
It cannot be special summoned from the deck. Control no monsters. You can normal summon this card without tributing. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. No battle damage from attacks involving this card. At the end of the battle step, battle phase, if this card battled, half your opponent's life points. Did he draw the same Time Lord? Oh, Honest Niels. What the
I've never
hell?
seen this card in my life. I don't remember it from the series.
It's not from the series to my knowledge, unless it's part of season 4, which we never saw.
That's not part of it. Not great.
I've not seen any of it because they never dubbed it.
They did dub it eventually. It's not great.
As far as I know, I don't think they ever finished dubbing it.
It's not
Did
great.
they ever finish dubbing it?
I don't know, but it's not great.
Fair enough.
I got
This thing got the Wing Zero treatment, for God's sake. They give it wings. Discard this card and target a hero monster on the field. It gains 2,500 attack. This thing has the effect of Honest. You can discard one hero monster. This card gains attack. You can discard a monster. This card gains attack equal to discarded monster. Jesus. Oh, Trickstar. Naricus. Was that the same one you got? Yep, Naricus. Fair enough. Summon Dice.
Oh, nice.
1,000 life points. Rolls 6-sided dice. 1 or 2. Normal summon a monster. 3 or 4. Special summon from the graveyard. 5 or 6. Special summon a level 5 or higher from your hand. Not bad.
I've got a number monster.
Ooh, which one?
Number 41, Bagusa,
Oh,
the
he's not.
terribly tired taper. It can't be destroyed in an attack mode by card effects. You can't target it with card effects. And while this card is face up in defense position, change all face-up monsters in the field to defense position. But once per turn, I have to detach materials from it.
And when you have no more materials?
Destroy it.
Now you got that, and you got that Noble Knight earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got Merlin.
Maryland. Nice.
I got Merlin.
Nice. I have the Eater of Millions.
It's actually eating Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay.
I like how these are all shiny.
And I got a Kaiku the Unity Star. Looks like a samurai.
So this thing, it can't be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned from my hand by banishing 5 or more cards from my hand, field, or extra deck face down. And it gains 100 attack or defense for each face down banished card. This card cannot be tributed, nor uses material for fusion, synchro, or XYZ summon. Once per turn, at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, I can banish that monster face down.
I like this Unity Star. I could special summon it if I roll a 5 or a 6 with that dice card. And if this card is special summoned, I can pay 500 life points to fusion summon a warrior without polymerization. So that's very handy. And during the opponent's turn, this card's in the graveyard, and I control a full level 5 or higher warrior monster
I get this now.
whose current attack is different from its original attack. I can special summon this card. So it'd actually be quite good, interesting in Noble Knight's deck, potentially.
So, I think my monster, because of the way it's worded, it just says this card gains 100 attack or defense for each face down banished card. Which means I attack your monster I'll take damage, but it'll gain more attack and banish your monster.
So it banishes, but it doesn't banish face down.
It does banish face down.
But the cards face up.
No. Banish that opponent's monster face down.
For 100, to gain 100 points.
To gain 100 attack points.
You realise that works better with the Golden Castle.
Oh yeah, I get that, but it's...
It also works well with Toon Kingdom.
Yes, actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Enough. So we're picking a card.
I've got one more card I want to look at.
Okay.
Dark Lord Enchantment, because my other monster's just a normal monster. Send one Dark Lord monster from my hand or face up. Let me start this again. Send one Dark Lord monster from my hand or face up field to the graveyard and take control of one monster that you control until the end phase. And I can only activate one of them per turn, but that is some amazing artwork.
That is cool.
Really hope the camera can actually see that. So yeah, we shall pick a card.
I've already picked mine.
Okay.
Ready? Show the camera. Technically, it's a tie.
We
never called for that.
Pick again, but we can't pick those cards.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm going to choose this card in defense mode. Ready?
2500 defense.
21.
So I win.
I just wanted to see what you plan. What you decide for that.
Well, you're right. Technically, it's a tie.
Okay.
Really hoping for the Golden Castle at some point. I don't mind if you get the Golden Castle, but I just want the Golden Castle.
Okay. So I got the Kaiju files.
You know what you did, Guru.
I'll leave Guru alone.
A Link monster.
Nice. I got
Don't have much news.
Cyber Eleton.
Oh, I like Eleton.
I'm not the biggest
is
fan.
nasty. I've got
It's good because all the involves banishing and all the gains a huge amount of attack.
Altergeist Hextia.
Ooh,
A Link monster.
Yeah, that's a reprint.
So this gains attack equal to the original attack of each Altergeist monster it points to. So that's nasty.
I got the Litmus Doom Swordsman.
Okay.
That's quite nice. So we already know.
Yeah, he's on the table somewhere.
Yep. So we already know obviously how it's a summon, but he gains 3 falls in attack and defense while a trap card's on the field. And if this ritual summon card in its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's card, target a trap card in either graveyard and set it to my side.
Am I right in thinking that was used by
I think it was actually used by Alexis.
Alexis? Okay,
I'm probably wrong.
I was gonna say the really smart guy.
Bastian. No,
Yeah.
No, he stopped. Well, maybe. No, yeah, he got used in the duel against Jaden. I forgot about that.
That's when he first used Wildheart, the immune to trap hero.
Maybe. Foolish Burial Goods.
Oh yeah, it's not table.
Send a spell or trap from your deck to the graveyard. Okay.
Can be handy. That's what you actually think. I've got Dark Lord Contract. Special summon one Dark Lord from my graveyard in defense position. I can only activate that once per turn. I've got Living Fossil. Activate this card by targeting one level 4 or lower monster in my graveyard. Special summon it and equip it with the card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Even if this card has left the field. Okay. When this card leaves the field, banish the equipped monster. The equipped monster loses a 1,000 attack and defense. Also, its effects are negated. So basically, it's just a defense card.
Okay. I got a Hibernation
Which
Dragon,
you can use it to,
and it's apparently attached to a computer chip. Interestingly.
Yeah.
600 attack. This card is normal or special summoned. You can target a level 4 or lower dragon in your graveyard, add it to hand. While you control no link monsters except this turn, this card is sent to the graveyard. I can banish this card from the graveyard and target a dark dragon link monster in my graveyard and special summon it. But it would go special to summon the normal field, not the extra deck.
So I don't have any other new cards from this one, so I've already picked my card.
I've picked mine. Show the camera.
You win. Straight up fight, I'm guessing. Well, no, you've got 0 attack.
But it says it gets a trap card on the field, and there's a trap card right there.
This isn't the field,
This will be the field.
which means I win.
This will be the field.
Not the
Will it
field
count?
just now. No, not
Oh, well,
just
worth a try.
now. You're not getting that one yet. Okay.
Worth a try.
You're doing a lot better at this than I thought I would. Right?
Well, out picking cards, I'm just going for fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can get away with shenanigans.
Curse you and your shenanigans.
Okay, don't curse the shenanigans.
I will curse the shenanigans. Okay, what have we got? World Legacy Heart, World Legacy Discovery, Bottomless Trap Hole,
I'm getting a bit worried.
Litmus Doom Ritual, and the Phantom Knight of Ancient Cloak.
Oh, you got the another Phantom Knight.
If this card is in attack position, I can target one dark monster on the field and change this card's defense position. If I do, that monster gains 100 attack and defense until the end of your turn. I can banish this card from my graveyard, add one Phantom Knight card from my deck to my hand, except this one. I can only activate that once per turn.
Okay, well I've got a 10 mana Sky Star. I'm getting a star collection, clearly.
Oh, nice.
Another Samurai. If your opponent controls a monster, or if you control an Earth monster, you can normal summon this card for tribute. If there is a normal or special, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon a level 5 Earth warrior from your hand. Only uses the effect of 10 Sky Star once per turn. When your opponent once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a warrior, you can make this card lose exactly 500 attack and negate and destroy that card.
Okay.
So if I'm correct, let me just see. What other cards got?
So while he's looking,
That's
I've
unique
got
style.
some World Legacy cards, which can add some monsters to my hand.
Okay.
And shit.
You gotta stop doing that, dude.
Yeah. And stop my link monsters from being destroyed. I've got World Legacy Discovery, which all my World Chalice monsters gain 300 attack and defense, and once per turn, if it would be destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of one of your effects, I can target one monster in my graveyard and special summon it in defense mode.
I got a Solemn Strike, which I do like the artwork for. Basically the same as Solemn Judgment, essentially, to my knowledge, except it doesn't work on anything. It only works if a monster would be special summoned or a monster's effect is activated. Now I don't have the castle, but I do have the Iron Cage.
Oh, nice.
Now what it does is when this card is activated, send one monster I control to the graveyard, or if Golden Castle, Stromberg is in a field zone, is in a field zone, so yours as well.
Yes.
I can send one monster my opponent controls to the graveyard instead. Nice. Once per turn during standby phase, I can target that monster that was sent to the graveyard plus effect and destroy this card and special summon that monster to my field. That's nasty.
Okay.
And Glyph the Phantom Bird. Discard this card, add one Golden Castle of Stromberg. Okay.
I really hope one of us gets that.
Yeah, I really hope that. From deck in hand, this card no more special summons. Target one card your opponent controls. One card your opponent's spell a trap zone, and destroy it.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
and Torrential Tribute.
destroy monsters.
Shiny Torrential Tribute.
Okay, so I've picked my card.
Fair enough. Okay. Now I am going to pick... I'm going to pick this card. Sure. Ready?
Yep.
Now I destroy your spell and trap card when summoned.
Damn it.
So I win that one.
But no, when you're summoned, I can activate this and destroy your monster.
So we have to repick.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to pick this guy. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
2100.
You win.
Alright. I am going to pick right from the bottom this time. Okay. Oh, I got a Link monster. I think it was one of the more sought after ones when Link monsters first came out.
I too have a Link monster.
Show them at the same time to the audience.
No, you go first.
I got Gaia.
Lord? No, this is...
Gaia Saber, the lightning shadow.
I have Umduk, the world chalice dragon. I thought this was a dog when I first saw it there.
It does.
Oh, sorry
Alright.
guys.
Karina, pause
Pause
that.
the video. Back in a second, guys. Sorry about that little break, guys. Stuff came up.
Sorry, I've unfortunately had a phone call.
Anyway, where were we?
We just from the Link Monsters.
So yeah, so I've got I can just summon this with a normal monster. During my main phase, target one normal world chalice monster in addition to my normal summon set. So I can summon one in addition to my normal. I can only gain this effect once per turn. Start my damage step. If this card battles an opponent's monster, this card points to this. I can destroy your monster.
Nice, not bad.
Except from the field to graveyard, special on world chalice monster.
Fair enough. I got these two in the same pack, which is funny in my opinion. I get Cinderella and her pumpkin carriage. Or Princess, and as I said, because I'm pretty sure they don't want to, you know, get any copyright infringement.
Probably not. I don't know if that counts, but yeah.
Nice.
Tornado Dragon.
Ooh.
Once per turn I can touch one material from this monster and then target one spell trap card in the field and destroy it.
I got another Time Lord. I'm happy about that.
Same one.
No.
Which one do you get?
Gabriel. All the normal effects of the Time Lords, because you know you can't kill a Time Lord. Doctor Who will prove that mostly. But basically, after the end of the battle phase of this card battle, shuffle as many cards your opponent controls as possible into the deck, and then your opponent must draw cards equal to that number.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting effect, yeah.
It does mean obviously if you draw enough cards, you'll have to start discarding. So it will still destroy your deck at the end.
I've got Performage, Trick, Clown, and the rest of the cards aren't new.
Fair enough.
So
We're gonna pick.
this card can special summon one card from my graveyard, one Performance from my graveyard, but the trade-off is I take 1,000 points of damage.
Fair enough.
But that could be used to say summon Tornado Dragon.
Well, of course. You have to think of the long-term strategy.
Yeah.
Ready to pick?
Yep. Shit. Card. Which, by the way, is my card of choice.
I chose Gaia.
So you win
26.
the straight-up battle.
Yep.
So you pick the next pack first then.
Okay. Again, I'm going to pick from the bottom.
Okay, I'm going to take from the top.
Alright. Alright, I got another Norito, so we've seen him before. Another Pump Carriage. Solemn.
I got a
Judgment.
Time Lord. I got a Time Lord.
Yeah, well, I
got
got-
stronger than you. Or...
Yeah, well, I got a number.
Oh. Okay, you want from the show probably.
So here.
What did you get?
I got number 67, Paradise Smasher. Quite cool in my opinion.
That looks amazing.
2 or more level 5 monsters to start with.
Okay.
Once per turn during main phase 1, detach 2 materials from this card. Each player rolls a 6-sided die twice. The player with higher total cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack until the end of the next turn. Once per turn, if either player rolls a 6-sided die or dice while this card has a material, I can treat one of the results as a 7.
But that's impossible.
Not if you've read the manga.
I have not.
Season 0, okay. Yugi does a dice roll against one of the people against a person. The person rolls a 6. Now also highest roll wins, and on the result of a tie, the lowest roll wins. Yugi rolls a 6. On the result of a tie, the opponent will win. The guy throws a dice because he feels he has nothing to lose, because Yugi bluffs him into making him roll. He rolls the die at Yugi's head. Yugi blocks with the pinpoint of the Millennium Puzzle, and as a result, it cracked in half. He landed on a 6 and a 1.
That's bullshit.
Of course it's bullshit, it's manga!
So I
and
have
it's Yugi!
Sandeon, the Time Lord.
How much attacks they got?
4,000
I
attack
see.
and defense. Cannot be special summoned from the deck. Can only control one of these, and if my opponent controls a monster, I can normal summon without tributing. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Neither player takes any damage. At the end of the battle phase, if this card battled, inflict 2,000 points of damage to you.
Huh. Fair enough.
Summon dice, you've gone over that.
Yep.
Triggering Worm.
Triggering Worm.
If this card is sent to the graveyard as link material for a link summon of a dark monster, I can special summon this card from my graveyard in attack position. To the zone that link monster points to, but it cannot be used as link material again. If this card is destroyed or banished by an effect activated by a link monster, draw a card, and looks pretty small to be honest.
Now, this is the last card I got. Now, I'm not going to tell him because it's the card I'm picking.
Okay.
You ready?
Mine's a pretty obvious choice. I play that, you negate it, I guess. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Alright, this time I'm going to pick from the bottom of your roll. Of your side.
Okay, I'm going to take from the middle of yours.
Okay. Okay. Another Time Lord.
God, we're doing well for these.
Yeah, I got Halion this time. Let me show you the artwork. Alright, so cannot be known all this information from a Time Lord card. If this card battled, if your life points is lower than your opponent's, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the difference.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I have Iron Hands.
Ooh,
So in other words, the Woodsman.
Okay. I also got a Torrential Tribute.
I can special summon one Iron Knight from my deck. Also, if Golden Castle of Stromberg is not in the field zone when this is activated, I cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. I can only use this effect once per turn. It gains 1,000 attack for each Iron Knight I control while the Golden Castle is on the field.
I got a Psyframe Driver, just a normal monster.
Got a Monster Reborn.
Ooh.
Self-explanatory, nice and shiny. Another Noble Knight Brothers, and finally, in this pack, as a card we haven't covered yet, is Unending Nightmare.
No, they came across that and I had to read that in my first
You
one.
already go for that one?
Yep.
Okay,
I got a Supreme King Dragon Drakworm, and it's a pendulum.
Pendulums are nasty sometimes.
Yeah. If this card is normal or special summoned, add one Supreme King Gate pendulum monster from deck to your hand. This card in your graveyard and you control no monsters, so you can special summon this card. Okay. And its pendulum ability, if you control no monsters, once per turn you can place a Supreme King Gate pendulum monster from your deck in your pendulum zone. Also, you cannot pendulum summon for the rest of this turn except dark monsters.
Okay.
It's an interesting one. And then another Dark Lord Contract, which we've already gone for. Ready to pick?
Yep.
Ready?
2,400 defense.
Torrential Tribute.
That doesn't count for setting.
What do you mean?
So
You
I would
weren't-
set him.
we were just going up like a set effect. We never discussed the setting.
Okay.
So I would still win that
You
one.
would still win then, yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to go straight for this top card. This top one here. Two. So far, no Golden Castle, sadly.
Yeah, I think that's one of the rarer cards in this pack.
That makes sense.
Hayate, the Earth Star.
Oh, Hayate.
So opponent controls a monster, or if I control a light monster, I can normal summon this card without tributing. This card is normal special summon. You can special summon one level 5 light warrior monster from my hand. I can only use the effect once per turn. Once per turn, when this monster is targeted for an attack, I can make this card lose exactly 500 attack, and if so, negate the attack.
Fair enough. I got a Noble Knight Medarot. So what if he's equipped with one of the Noble Knight equip cards, then I can destroy the equipped card to special summon a monster from my deck in defense mode.
Okay.
I got a Cyber Larva.
I have a pre-preparation of rites.
Ooh, nice card.
Add a ritual spell from my deck to my hand, and add one ritual monster from my deck or graveyard to the hand whose name is listed in that monster. I also have Preparation of Rites.
I got an Altergeist Hexia, which we've already seen. I got another Kaiju. I got
Oh, I know that one.
Gamciel, Sea Turtle Kaiju. Can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in attack position by attributing one monster they control. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, special summon this card. I can special summon this card from my hand in attack position. Only control one Kaiju monster when your opponent activates a card or effect, except this card, so you can remove 2 Kaiju counters from anywhere in the field and negate the activation.
I have Neo-Spacian Dark Panther.
Oh, nice.
So once per turn I can target one face-up monster that you control. Until the end phase, this card's name becomes that monster's original name. Also replace this effect with that monster's original effects, if any. So hang on, so only one Kaiju can be on the field. Right?
What?
Am I correct in thinking that?
No, that's Earthbound you're thinking. That's the Earthbounds and the
Alright, fair enough.
Malefic.
There goes that thought. I'm sure that was the thought there. Oh well. But yeah.
Maybe a stronger Kaiju, perhaps.
Yeah. Aside from that, I have a Union Hanger, which is add one Light Machine Union monster from my deck to my hand. And once per turn, if a Light Machine Union monster is normal summoned or special summoned to my field, I can target one of those monsters, equip one appropriate light monster with a different name from my deck to that monster, but the new monster you equipped cannot special summon this turn. That's a lot of text.
Okay, now I've got this card. I'm also going to, again, not show him because I want to pick it. I want to pick this card.
Okay, so we're picking now?
Yes.
Oh, Earth Hayate.
I chose my Full Metals Alchemist. Although it has 0 attack in this case and defense, must be once per turn. During the opponent's turn, I can target one effect monster on the field, such as yours as you've just picked.
That's my Hayate, yes.
Yeah, and equip it to this card. This target gains defense equal to the original attack of the monster equipped by this effect. So technically,
I'm going to give you that one, yeah. Okay, you pick the next card.
I'm doing well on this one. I'm just going to straight up go for the top. I'm having fun with this method. Alright, I got a Neo-Spacian. I got Aqua Dolphin. Once per turn, discard a card, look at your opponent's hand and choose one monster. If you control a monster with attack greater than or equal to that chosen card, destroy the chosen card. And if you do, inflict 500 points of damage. Otherwise, I take 500 points of damage.
Cyber Larva. So this card is targeted for an attack. I take no battle damage for the rest of the turn. When the card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon one Cyber Larva from the deck. Nice. That is a really adorable artwork.
It is, yes. I got a Tornado Dragon, which we've already seen.
Yes.
I got a Tenma again, which again we've seen. And Edatin, the Conqueror Star.
Speaking of,
do you also draw?
I have Shura, the Combat Star.
Shall we just show them? Now we're not going to show the attack points because I get the feeling we may actually pick these as our monsters.
Once per turn during the battle phase, I can make the attack of all face-up monsters my opponent controls 0.
Okay.
Once per battle, if a monster battles another monster during damage calculation, this is a quick effect by the way, I can make each battling monster gain attack equal to its own level times 200 during a damage calculation only.
What's your level by any chance?
A lot.
Okay. Oh god!
If this fusion summon card you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to my graveyard, I can special summon one Edatin the Conqueror Star. Extra tip.
Huh!
Which that's treated as a fusion summon.
Okay.
I also have Eltonin and Topologic Gumblar Dragon.
What? Huh.
Topologic Gumblar Dragon. If another monster is special summoned to a zone a link monster points to it, while this monster is on the field, discard 1 or 2 random cards. How does that work?
Don't know.
Then
You get to pick how many you want to discard, and the opponent picks. I guess.
Okay. Then your opponent discards the same number. During your main phase, if this card is extra linked and your opponent has at least 1 card in their hand, you can make the opponent discard 1 or 2 cards, whichever is higher, And then if they have no more cards in their hand, inflict 3,000 damage to them.
Okay, I got Slash Draw, which is a spell card, a fairly odd one. So first of all, to activate it, I have to discard a card, then send the cards from the top of my deck to the graveyard equal to the number of cards you control. Okay. Then I draw one card and reveal it. Then, if it was Slash Draw, send it to the graveyard, and if I do, destroy as many cards on the field as possible and inflict 2,000 points of damage to your opponent for each card destroyed and sent to the graveyard.
So you have to really hope
That you have another Slash Draw.
unless you just want to mill your own deck.
Maybe, I guess. And shuffle cards from your graveyard into your deck equal number of cards sent from your deck to the graveyard by this effect.
Okay.
Jesus! Alright, so I am going to pick this one.
Okay.
So what does yours do again?
So 3,000 attack.
Yeah, same.
Let me see. There should be a thing for. So yeah. While this monster is on the field, I can discard. So if another monster is special summoned to a zone that has link points to.
That would apply, I guess, for now.
Because it can point to both sides. I can either discard one or two random cards, then you discard the same number.
Is that all?
During the main phase, if this card is extra linked to, I think that is if a link monster points into another
Co-linked.
co-linked point. And your opponent has at least one card in their hand, I can make you discard one or two cards, whichever is higher. So if you
One, I discard the one.
one, yeah. If you have no more cards in your hand, I can inflict 3,000 points of damage to you. But that's it. There's no like in battle phase.
Then I win this one because Edithin's ability, once per battle, during damage calculations, if this card battles an opponent's monster with an equal or lower level in this case. But it's not that one.
I have no level.
Sorry, I read the wrong part. Once per turn, discard any number of cards, and this card gains 200 attack for each card discarded. So let's assume I have 4 cards in my hand.
Right.
In this case, this is my hand right now.
Right. So you would discard them.
All I do is discard 1, and I beat you.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Do I get that one?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. That's good logic there.
Fair enough.
Running out of packs here.
Yeah, we're almost done. Still no castle, sadly. Nice. Yeah, I've said that.
Just remember, the video is not over till the last pack is opened.
Yeah. Basically, today I've said things like no castle yet, or other things like so that won't happen, and they have happened. So who knows? I got an Iron Knight. I got another Slash Draw, so I could use
Yes!
it. What?
Orgoth the Relentless!
Oh, I thought you got the castle.
But Orgoth the Relentless!
Fair enough. Shut up, Duke. I got an Iron Hand, which we've seen. Another Gaia Saber. Kriston Quandax. Okay, that's an interesting one. It's a synchro monster. I do quite like synchros.
So, can I just go over Orgoth's effect?
Yep.
Once per turn, during the main phase, I roll a 6-sided dice 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And this gains attack and defense equal to the total times 100.
Ooh.
Until the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then if 2 of the results were the same, apply the appropriate effect. If all 3 were the same, apply all of the effects.
Oh boy.
So if 2 of them were a 1 or a 2, this card cannot be destroyed with battle or card effects until the end of your next turn.
Mm-hmm.
If 2 of the results were a 3 or a 4, I draw 2 cards. If 2 of the results were a 5 or a 6, I can attack you directly.
Nice.
So in other words, I could either have all of the effects or one of them. Those are great effects.
Yeah.
The only other card I have which I haven't mentioned is TG Wonder Magician.
Oh god, the TG monsters are back.
Now, I don't know what this is.
No, I never got that far in the 5. I didn't get very far in the. I didn't get that far enough in the 5D series.
So,
but they are nasty because I believe they're not only synchro monsters, they're also tuners.
yes. So if this card is synchro summoned, target one spell trap card in the field and destroy it. If this card on the field is destroyed, draw 1 card. Once per chain, during your opponent's main phase, I can immediately, after this effect resolves, synchro summon using this card you control.
Yeah, so basically, say they were the answer to Mech Lords, right?
Okay.
So the Mech Lords would target a synchro monster, right? And in order to use you to gain control of it. In this case, as you can activate that as a chain, you can then synchro summon, and the Mech Lord's effect would misfire, essentially.
That's cool.
It is very cool. The problem is I like Mech Lords. And I like Kriston Quandrax. So synchro level 4, 1800 attack points. Once per chain during your opponent's main or battle phase, I can, as a quick effect, immediately activate this card to resolve synchro summon a synchro monster using materials including this card you control. Basically the same as yours. If this card is synchro summoned, if this synchro summon card is destroyed by battle or card effect, target a crystal